Hello friends, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, my name is Mina, and on this channel I share my coloring and my art journey in the hopes of maybe inspiring you in some way. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the pages I colored in June 2025. I worked in 5 books, but I was also able to achieve my usual average of about 10 pages a month. So without further ado, let's take the stack away and get right into the pages. Let's start with Mythic World by Kerby Rosanes, and I did the very first page. So I colored Medusa. I used a water-based pen for the black background, and I used a metallic gold watercolor for the decorative bits around her. I wanted Medusa to stand out, so I chose bright colors for the snakes, and I used those same colors for her eyes. So the eyes were empty, no pupil, no iris, and I went ahead and drew those in. I wanted Medusa to look more beautiful like the girl she was and not the monster she became. I feel like she was treated unfairly, so at least I wanted her to look beautiful, and I tried to achieve that. So I gave her rosy cheeks, eyeshadow, and very bright red lipstick, and I love how it turned out. For this part too, I used gel pen, and for the rest of the whole thing I used colored pencil, and this is how this page turned out. And I did another page in this book. I colored this page. So this page is based on the New Zealand folklore about the Patupire. I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly, but let's just go with it. So these creatures, they come out at night and they play very enchanting music. So I wanted to depict a night forest scene. That's why I colored the background in relatively dark colors, and I also use like darker shades of green for the leaves here and here, and then I used a little bit of browns and oranges to just bring some contrast in the leaves. And yeah, I used watercolor as a first layer, and then I went over with colored pencils to bring some texture and shading in the trees and what they are wearing and in their hair. And I am really happy with how this page turned out. And for this part, they are set to come at night when it's really misty or foggy. So I used acrylic paint. I watered the acrylic paint down a little bit, and I did that because I didn't want it to be too opaque. So I just used the acrylic with a brush. I made some strokes here to depict a fog in the forest. And yeah, this is how this page also turned out, and it's another page done in this book. Next, I worked in 30 Days of Creativity by Johanna Basford, and I did this page. So I have a short video of the process of making this page on my channel. You can check that out. So for this page, Johanna Basford had done like 25%. So she had done this part, and I get some parts in the center. So the creative exercise was to complete the entire circular motif, which I did. I used a regular black pen to do the leaves and the other patterns, and then I used gel pen to color it in, and I really love how it turned out. It was a really nice, relaxing creative exercise to do, and I'm happy with this page as well. So that's another page done in 30 Days of Creativity. Next, I worked in this flower landscape coloring book by Go In John, and I did this page, this one. So this is a page of pink roses, and this is the reference, and this is what I colored. So I used watercolor, and then I used colored pencils. And initially I was quite scared. I didn't think I would be able to color it in to make them look like roses. So this is how it looks uncolored, and this is the colored version. But I really love how it turned out. I like how the roses look. I feel even though they all look like roses, some look more rosier than others. I love this rose and this one too. But yeah, generally it came together quite nicely. And I think this might be my favorite page for the whole month. Yeah, so it's another page done in this book. I also did a few pages from Confidence by Coco Wyo, and yes, so this is a birthday page, and I have a YouTube Shorts video of this if you're interested in watching the process. So going in, I knew I would use red and greens, and I also decided, if I'm using red and greens, then let me use pink to match it up. So this lip gloss sets the tone for like the entire page. So after I used the colors here, I decided to repeat that on several elements on the page, and it came together quite nicely. So yeah, I used alcohol markers and colored pencils and gel pens for highlights. So since it's a birthday page, if your birthday is around the corner or it's past recently, happy birthday to you. And then I also did another page. This one, I have a video of this process as well. Again, alcohol markers, colored pencils, and a lot of white gel pen. I used a white gel pen because I was trying to do like the bubbles of the soap. So yeah, this is how this page turned out. It was really relaxing to do. This part looks a little bit streaky because my markers are running out, so sometimes I'm not able to get it to look smooth, but it's a lovely page, and it's another page done as well. And then I did the very last page in this book. Initially, I wasn't too sure about the page because it looks like I use cool colors and warm colors at the same time, but I think it works quite nicely. I particularly like the lip gloss. I was trying the like glitter alcohol marker effect, and I think I was able to achieve that. And I also really love how the basket came out. I don't know, for some reason I'm in love with the basket, and yeah, it's a really nice page. So again, alcohol markers and colored pencils with white gel pen for highlights. So that's all for Comfy Days by Coco Wyo. Finally, I worked in Hugo Place by Coco Wyo, and I did this very first page. So I did a similar page like this last month, so I just used the same colors and the same techniques for this part. And for the title, I colored it in a rainbow order. And then I did this page. So this is my least favorite page maybe out of the whole month. For some reason this cat looks very weird. I'm not really good at drawing, coloring animals, so yeah, the cat is not good. But yeah, this is how it turned out, and it's another page done in this book. So again, alcohol markers and colored pencils with white gel pen. And I also did this page. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I used a lot of blues this month, especially in the bold and easy coloring books. My alcohol markers are running out, so I want them to finish at the same time. I tend to use greens and yellows and pinks quite a lot, so I'm trying to use the blues up as well. And I also did this page. This page I really love. I think the colors work really well together, and for the very first time I didn't use colored pencils. I'm not saying using colored pencils with alcohol markers is bad, but I think I relied quite a lot on colored pencils, and I'm also happy I'm able to achieve like nice results without colored pencils. So I guess I'm doing well with my alcohol marker skills. So I use the alcohol markers and then the white gel pen, and then for this part I used I used gold watercolor for the shiny bits, and I also tried the glitter technique here as well. And yeah, that is all for this month. So those are all the pages I colored this month. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know in the comments what page was your favorite. And until next time, have fun making art, coloring, and exploring your creativity. Bye bye.